Hi everybody, this is Radia Set. Coming you today with just a simple video. And this is a simple video blog about myself. I know I wasn't gonna record my face in the videos, but why not? I need to anyway. Anyways, this video I'm deciding to do today is all about me. And my likes and dislikes. So I figure if I talk to you guys or talk to me, I don't know if I'm going to put this video out there, but part of my self-therapy is to video myself and my thoughts and what I'm going through, and reviewing it later, going back after a while and reviewing it later. So, yes, I smoke. Sorry if you are those, one of those haters. Ooh, you smoke. You know, you can just click or swipe or go turn to something to watch on TV. But yes, I smoke. It helps a lot. Medicinal marijuana does help. I supported the bill. I'm in California. I passed it. So, let's start with the things I don't like. About everything. So, I don't like liver. The grilled onions, you can grill mushrooms, you can grill. I don't eat liver. I don't like apple juice. I don't know. I can eat apples. I love applesauce, especially with cinnamon in it. I can't fuck with apple juice. Weirdest thing. I don't like today's music. This trap music, some trap soul is good, but this other music is mummifying. It's the stupidest shit I've ever heard in my whole entire life. I do not understand how people or these children are getting rich off of words you can't even understand. They look you can't understand the words that they're saying, and they're just making money. And what scares me the most is how many people are actually enjoying this. I mean, damn, when the revolution comes, are we just gonna be out? I mean, I don't like narcissists. I don't like warmongers. I don't like people who lie intentionally to hurt you. I don't like that. I don't like people who don't consider your feelings or what you say because, in my case, I'm a black female. Black and female. Two things that's just going against us right now, black and female. I don't like people who criticize you and put you down because you think differently than them, or you live differently than them, or you love differently than them. So, I just don't like people who make me feel uncomfortable because of the way I think or the way I believe. And I'm not the ordinary woman. Like, I've had troubles all my life because people say I'm different, I sound different, I look different, I act different. But okay, I mean, why would you want me to be exactly like you? I mean, that's no fun. The fun comes from differences. It comes from collaboration. It comes from different vibrations. Nobody wants to be on the same wavelength. The only person, if it's, no, it's not a person. The only frequency I want to be on the same wavelength is my creator, and that's the universe. I don't want to be on the same identical wavelength with anybody else. It's boring. I know me. I mean, I know I'm beautiful and gorgeous. I know I'm exciting. I know I'm creative and talented. And soon, very soon, I'm going to be known across the world. But even if you are similar, your vibration is still different. That's what makes all of us exciting. So I don't like people who criticize that and like to extinguish my fires. I don't like meaningless media. I don't like shows that purposely put black females in a bad light. I know it's entertaining. Don't get me wrong. Very entertaining. But people glorify the representation that's negative about, black people already in general, but now you're putting more women in the mix, and, there may be some out there like that. I'm grateful in my heart. I haven't met any to that extent. I have met some that are, they're getting there, but I haven't met any to that. That's horrible. Why would I support black women in a negative light? So I don't like that. I don't like, Facebook is great. Social media alone is good. So social media is a positive impact and force in this world. It can be used for good. Social media is not bad because they literally give you the option to streamline what you take in. So thank you for that. All type of social media. It's just not Facebook, everything, YouTube, everything. You streamline exactly what you want to feed your mind, body, and soul. But some of the things, if the creators of these social media websites truly worked under the creator's purpose, which is love. There's nothing else. There's nothing else. Love is it. Love is the beginning. Love is the ending. Love is in between, and love is in between all the cracks. That's the whole purpose. Is everybody needs to love each other, support each other. I mean, love each other. And that's a whole nother topic. But I don't like the people, the creator of these social media sites. If they were truly using and working for the purpose of the universe, for the creator, they wouldn't even allow it. Half the stuff that's on these social media websites, what they allow people to upload. Yes, there's freedom of speech, which is man-made law, but it's not the creator's law. The creator's law is love. Everything is about love, and half of these things that they allow to be shown through this beautiful thing that is social media doesn't represent love at all. So some of those things just confuse me, but I do get that the bottom line is money. So it's all about money. I understand that. I don't like it. I don't agree with it, but that's just me. I don't like people who complain about the same thing over and over again, but literally refuses to do anything about it. And then when you say or suggest, why, hey, why don't you do so and so? They find an excuse not to do the suggestion. Irritates the fuck out of me. It really does. If you just say, you know what, I'm okay being miserable, I would respect you so much more. I would. Just say it. No. The good life sounds good, but this miserable life is just so comfortable. I'm used to it. Just say it. It's easy. Nobody's going to judge you. We're actually going to applaud you for being honest. And and I would even applaud you even more because now you're just giving me, a straight path to say, you know what, this isn't going to work out in a relationship or a friendship. Just say it. But nonetheless, those type of people bother me. I don't like procrastination when it's something very simple. Don't get me wrong. I am not the perfect person. I have a whole lot of issues, whole lot of them. Some I'm getting better at. Some doesn't even look like I even looked its way. So I'm not saying I'm better than anybody else, but again, if I choose to post this someday and you are just now chiming in, this is my video vlog about myself. I'm going through some changes spiritually, emotionally, and this is my form of therapy. So I record myself, my thoughts, my dreams, my goals, my angers, my worries, and later I'll go back and look at it and say, look at what you were worried about on this day. Look at where we are now. So this is, the way I'm going to help myself. So procrastinators, and I procrastinate a lot, and I'm working on it. It's really hard. It's really hard to do. And, I gotten into the motivational speaking, which is wonderful. If anybody has ever watched motivational speaking, like if you're in a down time in your life, you can't afford a therapist, you don't trust any of, your friends and families or whoever, you don't trust them because they fucking talk too much. They have no respect for, private conversations or none. So, what I found that helped me was, in any way I can intake information, it has to be motivational and positive. Uplifting, motivational, positive. Nothing else. I stopped all news. I listened to the news, just to make sure, nobody's going to send a storm over my house and flood us out like they did Texas. Something's weird about that, but that's another video. Even if I do a video on it, that's really something to talk about. But I watch the news I just need to know the basics of what's going on. So I just need to know. I watch the news, but all that other stuff, the court shows, I used to love divorce court. Nothing against them. Nothing against none of them. I love my entertainment. But you can actually see how it was affecting me. Like, I would really get mad. Paternity, I forgot what it's called. It'll come back to me. Beautiful show, beautiful judge. But I would be getting so mad. Have you ever had that happen to you? I would be getting so mad. The guy comes on there talking about she's a hoe. She blah, blah, blah. And all I keep saying to myself is, I really hope you guys are paid actors. I really hope you are. I really hope that that's not how you truly feel about a person that you willingly chose to lay down with and share spiritual energies. I really hope that's not true. I hope it's paid. I hope you guys are coached a little bit. You exaggerate a little bit on your stories, because that's horrible if that's we're going to lose the revolution. If that's the truth, we're going to lose it. So I just stopped because I don't want to watch people just for the money. I don't want, not just for the money. I don't want to watch that. I would rather create my world where it's just a little bit more positive, because I can alter everything around me. I can change everything around me. I can change, I can create my own world. I can mold it. So I am. And I choose, not to. There are some positive outcomes on some things, but there's more negative than there's positive. But you can streamline that, and that's what I did. So, procrastinating and the negative portrayal of African American women in entertainment industry. I don't like that. I don't like, this is a very materialistic world. I have children. They're not even children. They're grown. My daughter's a child. But I don't like the fact that they're so concerned about the clothes that they wear, what new Jordans, and what else is there? What else is there? The shoes. Maybe. Oh, sorry about that. Maybe one or two clothing lines, but like they feel if they don't have that, they don't want to go to school, they can't participate in events with friends. That's horrible. That's horrible. I would never I never raised my kids like that. I would never make another person feel any less because they don't have somebody else's idea of feeling good about themselves. So that bothers me that's out there, and that's from personal experience with my kids. They're just, I hear the conversations. If you are really in tune with your children, when something changes. Their facial expressions. If their activities change through the day, like they don't come out of the room that much this day, or they normally eat everything up in the morning because that's when they're hungriest, and for some reason that you just know there's changes. So I know when something affects my children, and I talk to them. I have to, because it hurts my soul if something's wrong with them. So, and these are some of the feedbacks I've been given, and it's so sad that the world is like this, especially when that's not the background they came from, because now influences are more strong than a parent's love and coaching, or outdated or whatnot. But those are some of the things that I don't like. Now let's move on to some of the things that I do like. I love smothered chicken, rice gravy, and biscuits. I love scary movies. I just seen the new It, and it is the bomb. I love it. You guys did a fantastic job. And I am a critic. Let me tell you, when that movie, was it Poltergeist? No. Drones? No. I was so disappointed. And all the other Poltergeists were beautifully made. They flowed, the information flowed, the scenes flowed. This new Poltergeist, why a drone? Why a drone? No. But it, yeah, you guys did an excellent job. Great job, guys. Great job. So I love scary movies. I love reading. Everything. I know it doesn't look like it, probably not from my social media post. I love reading, especially reading things about myself. Now in my new understanding, if something conflicts within that shows on the outside, sorry about that, had to get it straight, but if something conflicts within me, if there is a conflict, that means something on the outside is conflicting with something that's inside of me, something that's not part of who I am. So now I love to research me, to see why. I meditate, I read, I look at the motivational videos, I look at a lot of meditation. I recently got into true spirituality, so I read my own personal tarot cards about myself, and I don't even ask questions. It says to ask questions. I don't. I just say, please, my spirit guides, which to me are my ancestors and Isis. I ask my spirit guides just whatever's in me, whatever's going on, whatever the conflict is, show me in my cards. And I haven't been steered wrong yet, so researching and studying self-education about yourself and self-educating myself about the world and the world events, particularly religion. That was a conflict within a conflict. That was a conflict when the universe was crafting my egg. I came out of the womb with so many questions about religion because it is just one contradiction after another. And don't get me wrong, everybody has a right to their religion and their beliefs and their culture. Everybody. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you're doing. I don't care if you are, up there. I don't care. Everybody has a right to do whatever they want, believe in whatever they want. And I have no right to tell you that you're wrong, like you have no right to tell me that I'm wrong. So my personal experience and personal belief, there's something wrong with religion pertaining to it being the direct word of God. And that's a whole nother topic in itself. So I just decided to do the research on my own, because what I've noticed from asking people in elevated statuses in regards to religion seem to all stop at one source. And how can you stop at one source when the world was already in motion before the source was created? So that just bothered me. So I do my own self-education. I go deeper, and you really do have to dive deep. And what I learned about this journey and what I love about myself is you have to want to know the truth. You have to want to seek it. You have to, but that's anything in life. Anything you want, you go seek it. It's not going to come to you. So you have to go seek the truth. You have to want to know more about everything. And then literally when you start looking, you just click on the highlighted links. And that's a great way to put it. Whatever you want in life, money, to be rich and famous, love, whatever you want, you have to go seek it. You have to go get it. you have to go towards it. And as soon as the universe sees that you are actually moving towards it, the universe says, hey, come on now. Let's go. Come on. I'll meet you halfway. It really is. It really is. Now, it may move slow, it may move fast, it doesn't matter. When it happens, you know you're already moving, and you can actually see and feel the universe moving with you too, towards you too. So it is a wonderful feeling. You just have to kind of just go along for the ride. Just know that the universe got your back, and it is happening. It's just go along. Just go along with it. And it'll be fine. It really is good. So I love that about me. I love to seek information about myself and what makes me happy, what sounds true to me, and not anybody else. It's very powerful. It's very uplifting. You start to realize that you have certain powers that you never had before, and it's very beautiful. So I love that about myself. I love to dance. I've always wanted to learn how to do the like the merengue and the bachata and all those spicy dance. I want to learn the traditional African dance, and even the ones that you see on social media now. They all got the grooves. That the music is bumping. I love it. I want to learn how to do that. Love dancing. I love singing, even though, I could use some help. I'm not the best singer. I got a little, I can carry a little rhythm, a little humming. I can do that, but put me next to, a Beyonce or a all the other ones. I'm trying to think of some. Beyonce popped in my head because I just seen one of her pictures on social media. But there's a tons of that just blow out the. Not that I can't get there. I don't doubt anything. I'm capable of everything. So it's not that I can't get there. I just know I'm gonna need a little extra help to do it. I love being outside. As you can see, I am in the back of my Envoy that I have converted into what I call my Deca. And this is where I come to have peace outside of my home. It's enclosed. I can open up the hood, the trunk if I want to, and then, have the outside right here, or I can close it and it's my private little space. But it works for me, and I don't care what anybody says. This works for me. So anyways, I love being outside and reflecting, especially at 3 o'clock in the morning. I know that sounds crazy. I know it does. But if you ever have a day off, or just have some spare time before you have to get to work, which is probably better because a lot of people work. I work for myself, and we'll get into all of that in another video. But if you ever have just 30 minutes, this is my ritual. This is something I do now for myself. This is my ritual. So try 30 minutes every day. Every day. Don't 30 minutes. I know 3 o'clock is early, but it really is a magical hour. It is a magical time in the day. That's when the universe is creating a space for new opportunities, new thoughts and new dreams, and new goals and new wisdom. 3 a.m. and you've heard it in the movies. They call it like the witching hour, which they try to make everything, I swear, Hollywood and whoever, the powers that be, what the fuck ever, purposely try to make everything spiritual look evil and spooky. They really, really do. And it is further from the truth. It is the furthest from the truth. And I know a lot of Christians, a lot of religious people, I'm not here to argue with nobody. I really don't care to argue with anybody, because if you truly, truly wanted to know the truth about spirituality, you would actually do the research, and you would not stop at the one-stop resource facilities. Just read. Like, seriously, just read. Just pick up a book and read. Anyways, that's all I'm going to say about that. So, getting into your spirituality, you learn a lot. It's a lot of information. You'll be surprised that life is not as serious as the world wants you to think it is. But you just have to be open to change. And let me tell you, after this is what I say, after giving 40 years, I'm 40 years old. I'm 40. Hi, everybody. This is what 40 looks like for me. After giving 40 years of my life to the world and everything the world wants me to believe it is the way it is, I'm done. Your way sucks. Balls. Sucks. Your way is terrible. I don't even have to tell you what's going on in the world. Turn your TV on. Turn the music that they're playing on. The marches, the police brutality, the corrupt justice system. Look at who the fuck is president. So I've given the world 40 years of my life, and in this situation, it's not you, it's me, and I'm ready for change. So I tried it, and now I'm gonna do things my way. And let me tell you, instantly I started feeling better about myself. Instantaneously, I started feeling much better about myself. So that's just self-educating myself about everything